some weird noises going on, guys. I think I've blown a pipe off in the motor or something. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can hear that. I'm scared to go any more boost, but... Oh, that'll do it. Hose clamp popped off. I had a feeling anyway, because I've been in Mac's car and similar things happened. It used to go pop. I think the Ford Ranger used to do it all the time, but even his Cruiser does it occasionally.
Don't look at the 38 series. Bit of a loose hose clamp situation here.
Yeah, that'll explain the kettle noise, eh?
Yeah, she would have kettled. She would have shot a little bit of soot. Here's a little tip for you guys. For any reason you lose power and you're sooting like hell out the back,
probably the hose clamps.
It's probably a boost pipe has let go, and the problem with no air going into your engine, or not much air, is it's still delivering the same amount of fuel. So all that fuel is just burning up with no air, and it's just shooting soot out the back. Now, lucky I have this little king crab handy dandy.
Oh no way, is that a baby one?
Dude, it's so sick.
Hang on a moment, there's a 10mm, this one's all wrong.
Oh.
Just at the powder coaters, what are you doing?
I am just looking at TJ's LN106, and I'm wondering do you still do the same day laser cutting?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, beautiful. I knew you'd be the man to call.
That's my last day of the month, but I couldn't think of anything better to do. We're just sitting around waiting for your job anyway, so
I was going to pretty much just make it out of cardboard, make it as easy as I can, and then I'm just going to create a tube off it. I just reversed the chimney out and throw this in, and it feels about the same size.
Typo covered, mate.
Bit of a mess going on. I've been stripping certain special diffs for a certain special project that's coming up.
Hey, that song matches your boots.
You've been at gymnastics.
This is the tricky part. We're gonna try and use the chassis rails. They're on the ear, but we've got to get a bracket.
Now, first things first, I welded these tabs on for the old bar we had on.
And now time to cut them off.
The X-Rocks bar that everybody absolutely despised.
I don't know why. It was alright.
It was okay. I thought it was pretty
I've
lovely.
since been told, because it bolts to the body. I don't know if you can see here. It bolts to these body mounts.
Yeah, it's a body mount.
A few people have told me that's not where you want to be winching from, but...
No, so...
You want to be winching from your chassis rail.
A couple threads there, there's some holes in the back here, so we're going to try and build a bit of a plate, build a winch cradle off that, then we're just going to get funky with some tube work and make it up as we go, really. This whole setup we'll still be running bumper, and this car is pre-airbags, pre-stability control, all of that business.
So you're allowed to do this.
As long as you follow the ADR guidelines. They want, if you hit a person or a kangaroo or whatever, they want it to go over the bonnet, not under the car.
Inversely, I've seen what kangaroos do to the front of car. That's one of the reasons. So I really want something in case I hit a kangaroo. I've just got all my cooling, like everything for this engine is just waiting to be walloped by a kangaroo. And you might be, I know I've told people that we were going to look at doing the mid-mount winch. Not as easy as we had anticipated. Matty Kinsella told me there's like a few things you have to take into consideration, like how your winch cable gets pulled on. Even if you get that wrong, it just winds on one side. And it's the room, my tail shaft and my exhaust, and it's a short wheelbase, so there's less room than ever.
And we don't want to put it in the tub. If you've got a tray, you know, your tray's sitting up nice and high, your floor's high, leaves you a heap of space to put a winch, but unfortunately with the tub life, unless we cut a big dirty hole in the floor. Yeah, so I can see that question coming. A few people will be wondering like why I didn't go through with that. If this is absolutely horrible and doesn't work, then maybe I'll look at it in the future. There's heaps on TikTok I see from overseas, of Toyota Surfs and LNs, and they've done a pretty good job, so we'll try and replicate some of those. And
once the bar work and stuff's on, it's less noticeable, hopefully. I mean, the other option, oh, no, they're all the same size there. Alrighty, Mac, the mad scientist, has come up with this bracket. It'll be the same on either side, just a different bend, yeah?
Yep.
And then we're gonna go like this.
We're gonna have 2 bolts through the chassis at the back. There's a couple holes here that go all the way through. Plate that goes from there to there. When this plate comes under, we'll have a bolt there and a bolt there with the sandwich plate, which is gonna sandwich all of that. Slap it tight so that ain't going nowhere, and you'll pull your 1.8 ton Hilux anywhere.
Up a tree.
Up a tree. And that'll sort of get it as high as we can without cutting into this, bugging up all of that.
Did someone say rear winch?
Rear winch while we're going, eh? Why stop with one? Bit of cardboard aided design, eh? Bit of card.
Wow, did I hear you say that it works better with beer carton than cardboard?
Yeah, because it's nice and thin.
I'll go grab some. Come to successfully interrupt Dan's workflow for the day. Just another day in the office.
Just another day, you know, finishing off a month strong.
So we've done a couple of quick measurements out the front. Reckons it's, well, we've got a bit of a draft going, but get it cut up, bent up, and same day laser cutting. Bloody Mac, eh?
I'll leave that to Fat Bars.
You leave it to Fat Bars. Oh, it is Macca. I thought the Garbo truck was here, mate.
What?
I thought the garbage man was here.
Oh, the Garbo's here. Better get the trash. What's going on?
Time to head upstairs for some same day drafting and to cut some of these pieces as drafts and figure out what's going to work.
Jeez, mate, you've stepped it up. Big brake press.
Actually, I put a correction of 2, so I underfiled a little bit, just because it's not always dead on.
So this is our whole new brake press. Last time I was here, boys didn't have this, so it's a pretty new machine for you to say. Is it worthy investment, mate?
Absolutely. So good.
Alrighty guys, welcome to the next morning. Came back because the boys have cut up a few drafts. Hopefully they just work, but yeah, we're just inside bending them now. Oh, what's the plan, mate? Rear recovery point or winch?
Yeah, mate.
Rear winch, holy snapping. Actually go and help people.
Get you out anywhere, mate.
Initially only chasing rear recoveries, it looks like I may now get a rear winch as well.
We'll get it modded up, we'll get it cut and drop it.
Oh, bloody fan belt's a bit squeaky. Dan's gonna finish cutting me up the rear brackets for the rear winch and recovery point scenario. So didn't really plan on being twin winched, but you know, why not? I'll actually be able to save anyone now. How good is converter lock? Woo! Get all your power. And I am on the way to Superior. I'm gonna pick up a few parts for Macca and I'm gonna get some new bushes. Gonna try a shorter shock in the rear of this just to try and combat that rear steer issue and catch up with the boys, go see what Engo's doing. We've worked out that the LN with the engine conversion, it's doing 9.8 litres to the 100, which is really good and considerably better than my 300 series. But anyway guys, if you're after laser cutting on the Sunshine Coast, Dan at Metalmorphic does a great job. He's a local fella and he's doing us a massive favour, like doing custom work like this. Probably recommend you have all your brackets and measurements sorted beforehand, but Macca, you know what Mac's like? Same day laser cutting is same day insert business name. We've had a development, guys. There is a thread in the exact hole that we've laser cut. Seems like a little bit enchantedly happy about this thread.
I'm so happy about this thread because the plate's even laser cut to the hole, so I don't actually have to try and get a drill past the leaf spring and drill through the frame. If you're a chick that doesn't work on cars but your partner works on cars and this kit comes out, just turn around slowly and walk away. Chances are he's stripped a bolt and he ain't happy about it.
But this is one of them rare scenarios where we're very happy about it.
See, I'm a hoarder, and this is the reason why. I have 2 fine thread M12s that just happen to be perfect for this situation. And they are 12.9s, which is extremely strong. Ha!
Third day into this same day laser cutting.
You're telling me. So you're telling me cars aren't built overnight in a day, same day. Fat bars can do it, why can't we, TJ?
So today we're going to try, we'll probably have the front sorted, I reckon. And I've got some new shocks, bushes and goodies from Superior. Angus caught me down there in the shop truck, you know, picking up parts, and he's like, you know what? That needs billet lower arms in it. And I'm like, I think you're right, Angus. Yeah, lucky me, we got some fresh parts going in. They are good because they have a little bit of a skid plate and they're lighter. Not that this car needs to be lighter, but you know, there are advantages to running the billet ones. Mainly to look really cool though.
Yeah, it's gonna look cool. They're strong, they're light, they're cool. But we're also changing rear shock, so we're trying to eliminate the rear steer. So we'll talk about that later and show you sort of what's going on. But basically, the shocks are way too long for the length of arms and things. And the more you travel, the more things are gonna arc.
We've known this, yeah.
Yeah, long story short, your car turns sideways.
We've known this since the start, and the plan has always been to fix it, but so much going on at the moment. This is quite a large project if we were to endeavour on starting a 4-link and all that. Staying like this for another probably 12 months or so. I've decided to throw all new bushes through all the suspension, really get it driving good as it can and as safe as possible, and use it because it does work. It could be a lot better. I can't really understate how much of a win that is.
Like, because it was all covered in, like, there was all dirt in the thread, I didn't know it was there.
We thought we had to drill through the chassis and add our own. Yeah, so the plan is those 2, and then there's going to be 2 massive bolts through this cross member as well.
Well, considering the winch is held on by like 4 10mm bolts, and we're going to have like 4 12mm bolts, I think it's going to be alright. I was going to say it looks good from my place, but we're at my place.
Oh, first welds. Here we go.
Been a while.
Been a while, mate. Just did a whole chassis, but yeah, been a while. Well, he got his McDangle machine out. Settings inside this one. Oh, you got your bloody...
Yeah, a little cheat sheet inside there.
Got it tacked and bolted into the front with a winch on, so we can check out or figure out how the wings are going to bolt on. Going to put a bend in it on Mac's little bender here. Do a bit more CAD work, you know. Not this bloke's first time on the CAD. You put CAD on your resume, eh?
I'd just like to thank Harrop for the box supercharger in here. I'll let you guess what it's for. Bit of Harrop superchargers, like pretty expensive way to get cardboard though. Oh yeah. Probably wouldn't recommend it. Might be for a Toyota 38 seat.
Fab work is not quick work. It takes time.
I don't know what's happening.
Is that you, Albert?
Yeah, that's it.
Tell me about relativity.
Wow. I believe I created the light. No,
That was... the most...
relatively busy at the moment for your bullshit.
Oh, what do we got here, guys?
Pull the whole thing back off and weld her up. My bag.
Hey, it looks good. Yeah, it looks really good.
Great job, dumbass. Woo!
Right, mate, you got to use protection.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, phase 1.
Caught the act, caught influencing. Yeah, phase 1's done. So cradle's done. It's all welded up, bolted up, good to go. Rumba 13XP.
But we think, well, I think I'm going to order the 9500.
Yeah, we're gonna go the 9500, which is the one Pooley just put in because it's actually really fast, and this thing weighs 1.8 ton. Fast boy in the front, this one can sit in the back. This is the one out of the Jeep. It's sitting around a while, hopefully it still works.
So you can rebuy the controller box. It comes with the box, remote, isolator, and wiring. A little kit, so hopefully if you throw that on, this one still works. It's bloody Rumba, mate, of course it'll work.
It'll always run for ya. Va. Cool. We might have to snip it a little bit out of there for the clutch, but we may as well wait till we have the proper winch. Twist it, bend it, bop it. With one bender for me.
ShedLife update, it's dark outside. We're going, we're still going!
Pretty standard for a fab night. Fab nights are always going long.
What do you think? So,
The old weekly content, you know, really catching up with us at the moment.
little baby bath, a little baby twuck.
Baby bath and baby twat. Kind of don't mind it. Like this bit of bar work really sort of ties in this cradle.
I just measured it. It only sticks past the bumper 85 mil, which is better than I thought. Man, it's going to be gloss black bar. It's going to have a plate like that. A new fair lead and stuff. It's going to look pretty cool. Packed on just to get an idea if we're going to like it or not. Got a newfound respect for people that can do good bar work. It's not easy to...
Like me.
Oh yeah, I mean for Macca, yeah. Anyway, it's looking pretty good. So we're going to do, or Mac's going to do a few more tacks and then on the bench for the dime back. Second time today that kit's been out.
I know. Couldn't cry to the rescue, eh?
Oh, I wish there was more of these. I love drilling through steel. It's great fun. Ow, it's hot. Oh my lord.
Yeah, I could probably get you a not so blunt drill bit. Excuse me, mate. Have you been drinking on the job?
What are you working? I go on the... I just reverse through. King Chrome drill bit's pretty good if they can reverse through.
Well, can he handle the talk of the King Chrome drill? Sunday is coming in hot. No, I learned my lesson yesterday. I did a lot of the old closed eyes tack welding, my face got burnt, and it's not like sunburn. Rayburn's different. It hurts. Really bad idea. I'm not gonna do that today.
Pussy, I feel fine. Bit lower than anticipated, so we're gonna make some changes.
Trim a little section out of this. Then we'll sit this up on here and it'll weld down the gusset over the top, along the back, underneath. That'll lift it, yeah, 70 mil from where it is. Dooba wacky, and yeah, we're gonna weld it on. Worked out the winch will fit on top of that.
We're also considering doing a panhard dropper, maybe another 2 inches or so. No, it should straighten out the panhard a little bit. Although I just realised the panhard's pretty much adjusted as short as it goes, so even though that one's adjustable, it's already adjusted as short as it goes almost. Alright, we just about have 2 pieces, a front and a rear piece for powder coating. Ready to go.
Everyone's wondering what is going on with the dad bus, mate.
What's happening?
Yeah, like it's not here.
Oh, there's a bloody, there you are, hey.
You know where the camera was.
No. Well, I can actually give you an update because I have one now.
Yeah, don't they have engine there?
The engine is back. So the engine is at Tuneworks. It has been stroked out to, I believe it's a 5.1 litre. Yeah, I inadvertently have made every car I own fast. I didn't really mean for the dad bus for that to happen. 400 horsepower, something like that.
Oh, it's cute. It says the Cummins.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the old K-truck's like,
That's not even my bass tune.
well, yeah, it's not. That's worse than my lowest tune. A couple of weeks, I'm going to fly down to see Jake and the boys at Tuneworks.
Finish everything off, get it Oh, you're driving it back actually, aren't you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna help the boys put the motor in, gonna document it, show you guys what's happened. Most importantly, how it sounds, because the 5.1 litres apparently sound really, really cool.
Bit different.
Or 5 litres. It's either a 5 or 5.1. Either way, 5 litre. So it'll get a run-in tune.
Well, coming home's 1,000k, so is that...
Yeah, 1,000 k's to get home, so I'll drive it home. Going to see what kind of power it makes on Buckner at 8 speeds dyno.
Is that Sparky using a broom?
Nah.
I don't know, we were talking about Buckner tuning the...
No, Buckner won't tune it. So Jake's going to fly down, tune it on Buckner's dyno.
Ah.
Yeah.
Fly up. That's where you confuse me.
Fly up.
No one's seen this yet. Let's turn the
Oh,
channel.
have a look at this thing. All right.
Powder-coated chassis in the shed. That's a bit full on for you.
Oh, it's actually 2K painted, this one. But
Oh, okay. I thought it was powder-coated.
you'll notice there's a few extra chassis plates on there, a few extra body mounts.
I'll let everyone guess what kind of chassis it is first. That's enough time. It's
80 series chassis.
Yeah.
So this is incoming. I'll leave you.
I think it's kind of obvious if you look around the yard what car that's going under, but...
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of like, we don't really clickbait our videos anyway, so I'll just tell you, it's going under the 60 bus.
Well, hang on a second. Is Tom here?
I guess that's another thing we can chat about.
Jesus, there's a bit going on, mate.
Okay, so I guess a bit of a ShedLife Club update. In about 1 hour, I'm going to be announcing the Land Cruiser GR winner. And next month, I scored myself a same-day HILUX. And then in the world of TJ, what's been going on?
Wow, this is just an ongoing project, really, isn't it? How much can I polish a turd? This episode, we're hoping to get lots more done, but you know how it is. Custom does not come in a box or on a schedule. It's gonna fix this suspension a little bit, not heaps. Probably a panhard dropper. The shocks are the main thing we're hoping will fix the rear steer, because it reduces the down travel by 2 inches, but I gain an inch of up travel, so I've lost an inch of travel. Did I do that right? I don't know.
Yeah,
But
no, that was correct.
We'll see if that fixes the steering. It'll still steer. Oh, don't you worry, it's still gonna steer.
How's things at home? How's dad life?
Yeah, Mab is 7 months old now. He's chilling, eh? He's good. He's good. Really good question coming up.
Really good question. Let's see what he did there. He's a dad, isn't he? Why haven't we been doing big long trips? We haven't done like a big major trip like Simpson and Victoria and things.
If you follow the channel for a while, we know we do about 3 a year of the big ones, but it's
Do
been...
our best too.
You kind of need a car to do a big trip.
So with the 79 being gone, that's sort of like my long distance car, so that's been a pain. Being born
this
and
is
so
the other
young,
issue. Mavs is only 7 months. We've done Fraser Island and back. That's probably the limit of him in the car at the moment. These trips require days on days of 10-hour days driving, and he's not going to be impressed with us if we do that.
No. Hopefully soon though. Hopefully after a year he gets a bit better in the
Even like you know, it'll be forward-facing seat. There's a lot to come, so
forward facing is like game changer.
you can't be doing long trips rear face. I think the rule's 2 hours actually. So,
Yeah, I think an infant's like only meant to be in the car for 2 hours.
but there is a little bit of a reason why I'm getting the winches ready on this.
Fingers crossed that plan comes together too.
Yeah,
So,
don't want to tell you yet because
no, just in case.
it's a long shot.
Like the idea we had was to send the Hilux and the K-Truck on trips together, which
That is the plan.
probably like the worst idea because it's the two that will probably, something will go wrong on them. It'll break because they're so custom. Or should we send the 79 and the Hilux together and the 300 and the K-Truck together? Or what would you guys rather see?
To have a safe. No one wants a safe option. Yeah, true. So yeah,
But
it's tricky.
yeah, And we might need to put a tow bar on the 300 just in case.
Yeah. Fuck.
But yeah, let us know. Let us know if you got any, well, which cars should go together and where you want to see them go this year.
But the plan in the upcoming months is the K-Truck and this bad boy.
Definitely finish the project. So we'll have K-Truck rear clip going on. HILUX will be getting finished with this front bar work and winch work and fix up that rear end. And then we're on to the 60 series chassis. 60 series project. Now,
Guys, this 60 is gonna be... Mwah.
Hey mate, what do you want? Mate, I've told you this, we don't do that. Well, I mean, the only car that I've got is probably my car. What do you mean? What am I gonna drive?
yeah, no stress, mate. I'll just take your one, eh?
Oi mate, what are you doing?